I don't see penis on you. Not like this. And Zimmerman flops out his giant.
Dude, I'm a tripod.
That's only because you're 3 foot nothing.
3 feet of everything, baby.
Okay, so what roll do I need to do?
Just a d20.
Boom!
He makes it down there.
My fuck.
He notices that this well at the bottom of it kind of leads into what he describes to you as a cavern.
Oh,
And what you're hearing...
Remember, Paul, he's not describing it to me. I see through his eyes.
Yeah.
I hear through his ears. So I'm seeing this and I'm hearing this.
Yeah. So you're hearing it. You're seeing it. You hear... You see that the at the bottom of the well, it is dried. It looks like it's been dry for a long, long time. And it does open it up into a little bit of a cavern. All you can hear is basically moaning.
Moaning?
Yeah.
So like someone in pain moaning?
That is hard to distinguish whether it's pain or... I would say so, yes.
Okay. So it's almost as if someone fell down the well. Maybe. And what about my little glowing ball friend that Zimmerman has?
He can't see it. It seems to have disappeared.
Wink over to Zimmerman. You know, if you lift me up, I can put my bare ass across his nose. So when he comes out, he'll be like...
So, my familiar is kind of perched on the edge of the well, right?
Yep.
Down there. What if I let the familiar go the rest of the way down the well?
I want another check.
Okay.
It's a little too difficult for him to fly. He tries to get down there, but he just can't seem to get down.
Okay, so I will come out of the connection, and I will dismiss temporarily, because I can dismiss him to the pocket and recall him at will, right?
Right.
So I'll dismiss him to the pocket and recall him back at the top of the well. So he doesn't have to worry about flying up. Okay, so I kind of come out of it and I'm like, whew, that was the first. Oh, that's freaky. Okay, so apparently there is like a room down there. And there's someone kind of moaning in pain at the bottom. Kind of. Did I get a rough guess of how deep it was?
It's probably about 40 to 50 feet deep.
So we got enough rope if we want to scale our way down.
Yeah. Okay. There is type of a ladder there, but it looks like it's decayed. From just basic intelligence, not even doing a check, you tell that wouldn't support any of your guys' weights. You guys would plummet to the bottom pretty quick.
Oh god. Also, Zimmerman, unfortunately, I did not see your shiny down there. Oh, shiny gone. You know, guys, hasn't there been stories about phrase and little orbs and stuff like that leading travelers to places where people are in need?
And also certain danger. They're mischievous, can be. Certain fae.
True.
Rumors and stories, never know which are true or not.
That's true, but I mean, I've heard moaning down there, which sounds like pain. So maybe someone's injured down there and could use some help, or maybe someone got kidnapped and got tortured and got thrown down there, and we're walking down to meet their torturers. Either or.
Well, I'll tell you what we can do. You know, we and Zimmerman and, Demise can tie a rope around you. We can lower you down. I mean, you already been down there once, be no problem to get down there again. And you go find it for us.
He
Oh, you
sent
can light
his
your staff
he
flare.
sent his familiar. He sent his familiar down the first time.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. He can go down there for real life and get better through than what his familiar could.
Yeah, but you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking the dwarf is a lot lighter and smaller to get down that hole. I mean, I am almost 7 foot tall in a 10 foot wide hole. I mean, you're only 3 foot 2. What?
And wearing full battle armor, and I'm
Yes.
a fat dwarf.
Yeah, I'm
I probably
sure.
weigh more than you do.
I'm sure that the three of us together can hold your chubby ass as we slide your small and slender body down this massive well. That's
But
good
again,
for
remember, you're
dwarf.
the one who thinks it could be moaning and not a trap, so,
Yeah.
lead on, leader. You are our noble leader.
Fine. Zimmerman, get some rope. Me and you, we're scaling down.
Okay.
Don't worry, I won't
Behind you,
cut the rope.
there's enough of there's some trees that you could actually tie a rope around, or bushes that you think that would be strong enough to hold your guys' weight. As you go down one at a time.
Well, couldn't
Um,
couldn't he tie his rope? I tie my rope, and we go down at the same time.
yes, absolutely, you could do that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We both kind of scale down on our own rope at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go, buddy. Let's leave this little chicken shit behind. Apparently too scared to go down a well. I think he's scared of the dark.
Hey, live by example. You're the one who doesn't think it's a trap.
I was 100% sure that chest was not trapped, and look how correct I was. let's track our way down.
Lead on, me and my demise will
All
follow.
right. So who's going down first?
We're going.
So just give me a standard dex check for going down. You get down. I'll make you do 2, so that's your first one. And you both make it down the first bit.
How many bits do we have to go down?
Just one
2,
more.
he said. Oh, you're lucky at height.
Yeah, you guys make it down to the bottom.
Okay.
I see. This is what I kind of hate.
You don't have a map for it.
No, I have a map for it for sure, but I don't want to share the map with Gabriel and Zimmerman.
Oh, we said we were going down after them,
okay.
2 at a time.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear that part. All right, so
you guys,
you guys make it down, and then I'll describe it once the other guys get down.
Okay, do your guys' rolls. We made it down fine.
Yeah, you get 2 rolls. Just a dex check.
I have no dexterity. Remember this. My dexterity is 11.
You kind of stumble a little bit. Give me a strength check.
Oh,
Gary,
come on. You couldn't pick anything worse.
Does it handstands as he's going by.
I'm athletic,
Okay.
so yeah.
You catch yourself before you fall the whole way down. Give me your second one. Like, I'm giving you guys bare minimum. Oh my Jesus.
Strength check with a minus
Strength
disadvantage.
check with disadvantage.
How
God.
much? 2 or 5, or just disadvantage?
Just disadvantage.
Come on, boys.
Oh my god.
Remember, it's not the full weight, it's only half.
Hope
But
somebody
as
catches him.
As I'm falling, I'm putting my shield out in front of me, sort of brace me.
Zimmerman's gonna try and catch him.
Dude, do you know how much I fucking weigh?
What do I need to
Full
roll?
armor.
Acrobatics, athletics.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Hail Mary, full grace.
Boom.
You get right underneath of him. Now both of you roll 1d4. Gabriel, you take 4 points of damage. Zimmerman, you take 1 point of damage.
Nice.
Because you got a fat dwarf fall probably about 20 to 25 feet. That's not going to be good. And you nailed it. You got right underneath of him. All right, Demise, give me your second roll, please. What is it with you
Slowpoke.
guys?
What do you want,
guys,
strength?
No, Dex again. What is it with you guys? Remember the friggin' spider's web in the other one? What a clusterfuck that ended up being? And
No, what are you rolling
no,
that for? You need
that's on
D20.
Strider.
Dex check, buddy.
Dex check, yeah.
On Demise.
Oh, you want another dex check? Okay.
Yeah, on
I don't know how
Demise.
that. I don't know how that one came up, but anyway.
Yeah, I tried to go down as a bear, remember?
Yeah, and that was freaking hilarious. Oh my Jesus Christ! Give me a strength
For the
check
top?
with disadvantage.
For-
No, he's fallen about the same feet, about 25 to 30 feet. So Gary, on by your dice, there's a DIS button. Click that.
Oh god.
Okay.
Does Zimmerman have a chance to catch him?
If you want to try it,
No, he caught
But-
himself.
he
Doesn't-
caught himself.
Jesus.
Well,
Now he's got to go
didn't-
the rest of the way, doesn't he?
Yeah. No, that was his second one, so he made it. Barely.
Zimmerman,
Alright, so
Zimmerman looks at Gabriel. You're a chubby dwarf. We made it. We're down. Yay! Shouldn't I be holding Gabriel?
there.
Yay! You can
Now
get,
what can you?
you can get down now.
I don't know what to say to this. Here we go. -1 to 2 attackers, because we don't even have here. So that DM down 2 attackers.
It's all good. Yep. Leviathan. Where's Leviathan at here? Is he still up there trying to get with a horse?
Yeah, he's still trying to get there with the horse.
Oh, that Leviathan.
Actually, if you wanted to play him, you could, but that's up to you.
Nah.
I'll give you 3 characters. Let's do it with the ones we got.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think we're good.
I didn't realize getting you down this fucking cave would take so long.
We were having fun with it.
Like fucking putting candy in front of a fucking... Trying to put candy in a child, but it didn't work. Alright, so this is what you can see. The cave open is at the bottom of the well. You notice there's a passage open up, lead and open the cavern. The opening is between 15 and 25 feet wide. Down the hall, you can see on the wall where there's some unlit torches that used to be. They're covered in heavy cobwebs and stuff like that. You see the passageway, narrow passageway leading towards the south.
Is my torch still lit?
Let's go.
Leading towards so what?
I'll say your torch is still lit.
Cool. Because I'm gonna need to see in this cave. So
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Okay, so... I think Zimmerman would go first.
Okay.
And then...
Hey, Gorgar, do you still have lights?
What, the spell?
That's a spell. Because I can light your stick for you if you need to see, bro.
No, I do not have light as a cantrip anymore.
So, Gabriel walks over and gives his friend a nice light.
My tickle stick is now a lit tickle stick.
So you casting light?
Yep.
Is that a
Cantrip.
cantrip? Okay.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I just wanted to know if it was cantrip or not.
Oh, I
Gabriel.
wouldn't waste a just slot on that.
How long does that last?
Oh
An
God.
hour.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So
Go
in
that
front
way.
of, I'll approve. We'll let Demise move first.
Then, yeah, I'm ahead of him.
Cool. The healer takes the rear.
So as you as you go down the small corridor that goes into this, you can see that the room opens up a little bit. You see a couple piles of bones, and you see some really old, like stained blood on the floor and on the wall. It like the floor's got a little bit of dust on it. You don't see any type of like footprints. It doesn't look like this place has been touched in a while.
Interesting.
Hey, but where's this? Is like a little altar boy's room.
I'm gonna keep on moving up.
And you see a couple more blood stains on the wall or on the floor, and you see like piles of bones. The bones look like they've been here for a long while.
Do I know what kind of bones?
You'd have to go over and investigate them.
Well, Gorgar's kind of right there beside him. So let's take a look at that pile right there in front of him and kind of see if he can see what kind of bones they are.
Okay, give me
Investigations.
investigation check, please.
I got to use that too often.
I
And you
see
know shit.
You don't know what type of bones they are from looking at like the jaw bones. Um, it
Do they look
you just
human? Or
humanoid.
okay.
You can't tell if they're dwarfish, elfish, human. Just by your check.
Demigod.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You know shit. Oh God, not skeletons.
Oh, good thought. I see a mummy.
No. You see right in front of you, you're just on the edge of the bone pile, and the that's just rubble. You see like an old scroll case that's like faded and worn, and stuff like that, and then you just see like common pottery on the floor, and some like just junk stuff on the floor.
What's that? That
So,
looks like a mummy.
That's the sarcophagus. The
Ah,
sarcophagus is raised on like a pedestal, like with 3 steps going up to it.
I want to quietly listen for the noises we heard earlier.
You don't really hear anything now.
I say, what do we all have in common? We don't have languages in common, do we?
Well, normally speaking, every creature out there can speak common.
No. I meant just for our group.
Oh, so
One
you're
language
talking.
we all. Zimmerman, what can you speak?
common
we
and
party.
orcish.
Okay. Shit. Because we've been venturing now for a while together, so I figured we'd know what each other can do. The reason why that's got me really. Shit, I know Elvish, Dwarvish, Common, and Vissel.
Yeah,
A
you
demon
guys can.
language.
You guys really can't communicate. Not in a way. You know what I mean?
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go slowly past my best friend Gogar, like that. And as I'm slowly walking by him, checking out things, I'm still listening for sounds. But I'm going to say to him very quiet, "What language do you have, Gorgar? Please, Dwarvish, anything, the Vissel,
I
demon language?"
have common, draconic, elvish, and primordial.
Okay, so to say in common then, I said, the noises and the voices have stopped. Very quietly, I'm whispering to him, keep your eye on the back of us and around. And since you're the only one I can say that to.
I've noticed the same.
Shields up, Captain. I'm raising my shield and preparing for battle.
Gorgar's gonna check out this scroll. He wants to take a look at it and, not pick it up right away, but kind of look at it, maybe blow some dust off it, see if he can't get anything from it.
There's not much left of it. It's pretty brittle. The writing's all but faded. It looks like it's been down here a while.
Okay.
BRB Isabel's crying. Keep on playing, guys.
What are you doing, Demise?
Demise wants to investigate the sarcophagus.
Okay, investigate it. Give me an investigation check, please.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see where that was again. Oh, it's underneath my skills, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is one of the maps I made, Gorgar, using Photoshop. You invest. Yeah, you investigate the sarcophagus. It's a sarcophagus. It's not locked by any means. You don't detect any kind of traps on it. By the layers of dust and footprints, or sorry, the dust down, nobody's disturbed this in a very long time. You notice that it is partly ajar, but not fully open.
Is there any writings or anything like that onto it? Did you say?
There is some writings on it. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Dwarvic, and Draconic.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish. So yeah.
Just give me a second.
Yep.
Yeah, waiting on the DM. Wow, that picks up a lot.
Fire back.
The DM's checking for some writing on the coffin that.
Actually, no, I'm sending a private tell to him.
Okay.
So it just takes me a moment.
Yeah, as soon as I call it quits. It's almost 3 o'clock.
Is it really? Yeah.
Yeah. My ash has already been gone, but
I just sent you a tell on Fantasy Grounds.
the tone and fantasy around.
Am I allowed to read that to my team?
Absolutely.
Okay, so the writing on the sarcophagus reads, "Here we lay to rest the Mad Lord of Garant."
The Mad King, eh?
Mad Lord.
Interesting.
Note that.
Can I get a copy and paste of that?
Yeah. If I can do it.
Oh, that
Did you read that?
Sorry, I did that. Trying to do it.
Iron and Jack and Demise.
Oh, hold on. That's my fault. Sorry. I gotta put it in common. That was my fault. Did you get it now there?
I did, thank you. And,
When
well,
you tell those guys that, you start to hear movement demise from the sarcophagus.
Oh, cool. It's moving, guys. There's movement.
And I will let Zimmerman move. Zimmerman, where you're the closest to the bone piles, you start to see the bone piles start to move.
Now,
And I guess that's where we'll let it off for tonight.
now, dear brother, yeah, you were sitting there saying earlier that we couldn't distinguish any marks. Are these considered to be demons?
No, they are not.
Okay, never mind. Because my quest in life was to be against demons. I can speak their language.
Yeah, no. This isn't demons.
Yeah, because I know through many years. So couldn't I pass the knowledge on?
What do you mean?
Well, for instance, if there's bone piles moving, they're skeletons. Could be. If they are
Could be.
skeletons, sharp, pointy weapons don't work on them. It has to be bone crushing like Warhammer.
Well, see, that's where I have a hard issue with it, because coming up, because that's kind of metagaming it, because you know that personally. You know what I mean?
So you mean tell me all these years out there venturing, you wouldn't have come across that knowledge?
And that's where I have the reservation about it. That is something I have to dig into.
You can just roll an intelligence check for everybody onto it, or history check.
Absolutely, yeah, that would be an absolutely. Give me a group history check. It's going to be a group check, so the majority fail, majority pass. And if it's a tie, then I'll have one of you guys re-roll.
I better pass. This is one of my specialties. Really?
history, eh?
Ooh. History's my specialty.
It's mine too.
Way to go, buddy. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Everybody passed.
Isn't that a good way of doing it, though, Paul? Because we have been adventuring for a while.
It is and it isn't, because if you, with skeletons, are kind of a common creature, but if you get into more obscure creatures, like the roper and stuff like that, you would have no knowledge on what a roper was.
No, no one did either.
And I think maybe if I get you guys to do history checks for that kind of stuff, and then if it's a creature, a more exotic creature other than a skeleton, then your history would come in and say you would know it.
Yeah.
So we need a bludgeoning weapon, is that correct? Because I have one.
So do you guys want to go through the combat, or do you guys want to go to bed? Because combat's going to take a while.
Well, I think it's probably a good spot to call it. I mean, I know Gabriel has to go to bed and stuff, right?
So would that be a good idea, Paul? Like you did with me with the other character, nature checks, when it came to nature's creatures like the roper.
Yeah.
Because, I had no idea what that was, but I had a chance to know it through my character. Yeah. Now, I thought because where I'm against demons and unholy stuff like this, I would know more about...
But these aren't demons. These are skeletons.
No, but they're unholy, though.
But I thought yours was especially demons.
Well, there is no class for all their languages, so a demon was the only one I had for skeletons. There is no undead skeleton language that I'm aware of.
Because there is none. Because skeletons speak their language that they spoke in death. before they were dead. So if these bones are dwarfish bones, which they appear to be, now that you've read the inscription in dwarvish, uh, they would know dwarvish in common. If they were elfish bones, they would speak elfish, and well, they can't speak; they can understand. Skeletons can't speak
Hmm.
unless you have
Talking with the
speak
dead.
with dead. Yeah, speak with dead or something like that.
The dead demons, you know, the unholy. That's why it was the unholy. And you can't get much more unholy than skeletons. Because I was trying to go with the whole religious and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Then we can switch it from demons to
There is
that.
none. Well, there is none. There's no language for that. You just said it.
Yeah.
It's everything category. You know, it's unholy language, I guess you call it.
Okay.
The study of unholy language? No.
No, it had to be
You know what I
demons.
mean, no.
Yeah.
But this was the closest thing that I can get to it, so that's why I took it.
Yeah.
But my studies is all unholy. You know, hooray for the living.
Yeah.
That's why I became a healer.
This looks like it's going to be a fun night next time.
Yes, it's going to be. I don't think you guys will have too much problem with it. It's going to be a little challenging.
Other than the fact that Zimmerman only has a great sword. And magic should work against these guys pretty good, right?
See, that would have been a good chance for you in town to pick up a bludgeoning weapon.
You know, every D&D character I've ever had has had two types of weapons: a bludgeoning
same
and
here.
a melee, a sharp, a piercing weapon.
Me too.
Well then. Live and learn. That just means I do half damage to him, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fine. I'll just crit on him a couple times and kill him anyway. Okay then, so I guess that's the session for the night. So here endeth the session 15 of Noobs That Can't Crit. No, 16. 16, sorry. Haha. Session 16. We thank you all for watching, and we hope you enjoyed. From us here, cheers. Good night.